I have considered the existence of God and decided that there's a 50-50 chance that God exists. Therefore, I propose to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, what would this God want of the world? He would want it well run. I have viewed the peoples of the world and have come to the conclusion that the English-speaking race has the highest ideals of justice, liberty, and peace. Therefore, I shall devote the rest of my life to God's purpose and make the world English. I shall work for the furtherance of the British Empire, the bringing of the whole civilized world under British rule, for the recovery of the United States of America, for the making of the Anglo-Saxon world into one empire. What a dream. Yet it is possible. It is probable.
How may I describe you, sir? As a modern man of enterprise, controlling the world's diamonds and most of the world's gold, the only Englishman in history to have a country named after him, a country almost the size of Europe. Or should I not hail you as mightier than the Caesars, as you bestride the African continent like a colossus, giving trade a route from Alexandria to the Cape, and linking many and diverse lands with telegraph and railway? Or should I not simply pay homage to Oxford's finest son? On you, the Right Honourable Cecil John Rhodes, graduate of Oriel College, Privy Councillor of the Realm, founder of Rhodesia, I confer the degree of Doctorate in Civil Law in recognition of great and awesome achievement.
How many chartered shares did he give you? Murderer! Enslaver!
you soon to Lady Bernard and Cecil Rhodes.
Her Serene Highness Princess Catherine Maria Radziwiłł.
My dear. Mr. Rhodes.
Madam, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
A dinner given by Mobley Bell of the Times. We sat together. But it was almost 2 years ago. I simply must
Mr. Rhodes is
Baroness
always most anxious that his travel arrangements remain confidential. In fact, on this occasion, he's changed his bookings 5 times, lest anyone. He sails Thursday week on the Scott.
Then book me first class, all the way to Cape Town. On the Scott.
Yes, Your Highness.
She's a bit late, isn't she?
She wasn't invited. Do the honors, would you?
One great country, stretching from the Cape to the Mediterranean.
Madam, this is my private study.
A country fit for white men, with cities and homesteads and railways to link them. A country richer, more prosperous than the United States of America.
What do you want?
To serve your cause.
Why should you want to serve British interests?
Your interests. In less than 30 years, you have painted this red. Was there ever the imagination in Britain to achieve this? Was there ever the will? No. When the thought first came to you to take the continent, it was a mad thought. The thought of a lunatic. Now the lunacy is no longer the project, but the need to complete.
All right, Miss Rhodes. Move over. I'll take them through.
Christmas, I want to take them through.
No.
Please.
No.
Let me.
No.
Please.
All right. Remember to keep them straight and tight on the reins.
When you first landed here, this was the limit of British Africa. Cape Colony was the forgotten end of the earth. Until diamonds gave you the means.
How did I do?
Buzz Rhodes, you've got the luck of the devil. Give me the reins.
Oh, no, we're on dry land now.
Buzz Rhodes?
Yes, Boss Christmas.
All right. Now you do exactly as I tell you.
No more do's or don'ts. No more rules and yes, sir, no, sir. We left civilization behind us. From here to the Med. Africa. Walk on, walk on. Look at that, Christmas. Look at that. Walk on. Come on, walk on. Yeah.
Try in there. I'll stay with the horses.
Business, boy.
I'm looking for my brother. He owns 3 claims.
What mine?
The New Rush mine.
Let's go there.
Herbert!
Bloody move on! Gaza! Go on, you lazy buggers, put your backs into it. Get a move on there!
Herbert!
God in heaven. Giving you up for dead, dear boy. Hunger, thirst, bands of marauding Kaffirs. All sorts of wild notions to cloud my troubled brain. You all right?
Of course.
How's the brood? Mother fit?
Fine, yes, fine. And they all send their love. I've got a stack of letters. Frank's had a smashing...
Careful, you're spilling that bloody stuff! Dartley! Careful there! Dartley!
So when do I see diamonds?
Here? Never, I hope. The digger's prayer. Dear Lord, let my diamonds be buried so deep within this earth that the eye of the Kaffir shall never behold them. Look at them. Eyes like kestrels. Here, they're bloody everywhere. Near Gaza! Near Gaza! Near Gaza! Keep them moving, that's a trick.
What good's a raw diamond to a native?
Yeah, there's one answer for you. See that yid with a carpet bag? Bloody copy-walloper.
A what?
Copy-walloper ball word means hill basher. Hundreds of the buggers swarming all over the diggings. Too poor to have an office of their own. No bloody scruples what they deal in. Right, where's your cart?
It's just up.
Good. Big up, father! Big up, father! Shade! No more work! Come on, let's get out before the rush. Hanging rod. Canny old buzzard, that. 50 foot down if he's an inch. Reckon he's building up 3 loads every term, eh? Here's Kaffir dressed up fit to kill. Owns 4 claims. Evening, bloody fool! One on the first here. Goes into the register, can't speak a word of English. Interpreter says, what's your name? Bunga, bloody blah. How do you spell it? Complete blank. Some white says, tell you what, we'll give you a fine English name. Easy to spell, Mr. Bloody Fool. Ha! The monster twig. And you, as long as Kaffir's own claims, there'll always be a market for stolen diamonds. Right, best part of the day, come on. Give him a run for the money, eh? Hey, let's get out of here! Boys, by the look of them from the Transvaal. Scrape, morning, noon and night till their damn little eyes are on fire. You bloody barbarians! Send the little mites to school! Creepy lot, no sense of fun. And they're not working themselves to the bone, they're on their knees in front of the Lord. Scrape, the Lord's my shepherd. Scrape, I shall not want. Bloody sin to have a good time. Ah, there you go. Time you met Besha. Oh, you lot jumped to it, was that? How do we get today, Besha?
1 at 14, off colour though. Other than that, bought and a few chippings. You must be the brother.
Ah, yes, Harry Besha, my brother Cecil. Besha's been helping us out pending your arrival, dear boy.
Think you'll be all right here?
Of course.
Good. Can't afford to crack up in this place. A couple of horse doctors and that's it. Very different story once you've croaked it, mind you. Then it's everything a body could want. 5 churches, a synagogue, there's a mosque for the coolies.
That's all right, we're not quite finished. Take the cart back up to camp, will you? We'll take Cecil's wagon. Cecil, go on. There we go. West End. Yes, well, we try to maintain our standards, old chap. Start off over the car, will you, boy? I'll get the other Kaffirs to lend a hand. Get cracking, boy.
Herbert, that's no way to talk to Christmas.
He's a Kaffir.
Oh, he's a friend.
What?
And an educated man.
Missionary Kaffir, I suppose. Feared as much. And you take the triables before anybody's filled their woolly pates with nonsense. You never trust a Kaffir who speaks English or wears trousers. Not a sense in that. Come on, unload the wagon, turn a corner. Lively. Right, canteen, well-stocked larder, servants' quarters over there. A mess. Time for a bloody drink, I'm parched.
When do I meet the others?
Dinner. Plenty of time to spruce up. Latrines over there.
And the ablutions?
Aren't any. Bucket a day in the tent. Water's too bloody expensive. That's our billet. It's over there.
What about Christmas?
I'll sleep in the kraal with the rest of the Kaffirs, of course. Oh, Christ. When in Rome, dear boy. Look, if you kick up a fuss, the others will have you both out of here in a trice. And what good of that do you, Or him? Oh, my God, Cecil. What the bloody hell's this?
Here, from Mother, the girls, Aunt Sophie, even got a note from Papa.
Heaven, boy. You're in a diamond dig, not a Virgil.
It's not just Virgil. And look, Amsterdam prices, this year's lists. And these you must read. The journals of the Pennsylvania Mining Institute. Would you know the Americans are streets ahead of us? The latest pumping machinery, a whole issue on mechanical excavation.
I wasn't aware they'd found diamonds in Pennsylvania.
Well, they haven't, but the mining's the same. It's basic open cast.
Poor head reels. Hurry up and tidy up this clutter, will you? We're due in the mess soon.
Ah, there goes tomorrow's grub. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, chaps. Hello, Besser. Major Drury.
A pleasure, old man.
This little jackrabbit Scully. And Hawkins. Still alive, Hawkins? Still alive.
What's your drink, Rhodes?
Rum and milk for me.
Yes, rum and milk. Do nicely.
Butterfly, you heard the boss. Rum and milk. Rum and milk. Why, oh why, does one always have to repeat oneself to a Kaffir?
Fun, gentlemen. It's like to meet my brother, Cecil.
How do you do? We've given you up for lost.
Yes, well, I'm afraid I couldn't leave the...
What's your drink, Merriman?
Smoke, please.
Brandy for the boss. Brandy!
I'm sure he heard you the first time.
Merriman's our only honourable member. Cape Parliament. A progressive.
Really?
Oh, don't get any grand ideas about the Cape Parliament. We're about on a level with the third-rate town council in England. Prisons and sewerage. London takes care of the rest.
Not for long they won't, though.
Huh?
Well, I mean, with the wealth of diamonds behind you, you'll...
You mean we might attract a young lad like you to colonial politics?
Oh, well, I doubt I'll be staying long enough.
Planning to leave us on your very first night?
Oh, no, not until I've saved enough to send me to Oxford.
My God, I didn't know Oxford had opened its doors to trade.
That's enough, Drury.
Very droll, Drury.
Sorry. Yeah, well, dinner is served, gentlemen. After you. Carry on. Come through.
But the redhead.
No, milky blonde.
Labour for a few bob a month.
Yes, but why throw money away, even if
It goes up with these conditions much longer, and the deeper we go, the worse it'll get. We'll be forced to mechanise.
I agree with that. I mean, the way they haul the stuff. Oh, look, what you need are two grooved wheels.
Sconce him!
What?
Sconce him! Oh, do stop this damn nonsense.
Sorry, Merriman, rules is rules.
Yes, and the rules of this mess, or any officer's mess, or indeed any high table at any decent institution. We do not talk shop at dinner table.
So what the blazes do we talk about then?
Mea culpa. Quite forgetting myself. Couldn't expect you to know anything about decent institutions. It was a village school, wasn't it, Rhodes?
That's enough.
Herbert, I think it's about time I spoke for myself. No, I did not go to Eton or Winchester like my brothers.
His health, you see, made the
Herbert.
grade.
But after what I've seen today, I doubt if I'm any less qualified to supervise the movement of dirt from a pit to a slag heap. Good night, gentlemen.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Bravo! Bravo!
Yeah, got a nerve. Well done. Have a drink, young Rhodes.
So, you were saying about the pulley system, right?
Christmas! Christmas! Number one! Shader! Reckon we're catching you up, Mr. Rudd.
Not for long. I'll have my own system in place by the end of the week.
Seems silly, doesn't it, doubling up on everything? Winches, labourers. If we joined forces, I reckon we could do the whole job with my machinery and one team of labourers. Not to mention the other savings. Drainage over a wider area. Supervision. Only need one of us at a time. Of course, my brother would never hear of it.
Of course.
You cannot understand what an awful enticement the diamonds are. Any day you may put up an immense fortune. Any day you may find a diamond that would astonish the world. Diamonds have only to continue at a fair price, and Herbert's fortune is made. Any message for Mother?
Say I'll be sending her a present. A live Kaffir in his natural dress. That'll shake him up at the parsonage.
What do you think? £100.
No, not worth a half.
No, it's worth whatever we say it's worth.
Really?
No, I'm not joking, Merriman. I mean, what's the real value of this thing? I mean, can you eat it? Can you weave it? And yet, it excites greed. But for how long? There's 40,000 people out there. 40,000 working without a plan. And continue like that, and before long, well, this will be commonplace.
So what do you suggest?
Strict control of supply. A monopoly. A one company owning the lot.
96 carats. You know my price. It makes 144 quid. And I'll give you 6 for the chips. Makes 150.
Just a minute. I've got a pucker blue white there, 38 1/4.
Yeah, but the rest is rubbish, so it evens out.
I'm not selling groceries, man. Won't let that one go for less than the rest. 4 quid a carat, not a penny less.
10.
I'll give you 3.
I said 4.
We're at 10.
Is this all right?
Hang on, look. One cut along here, and you've got a perfect octahedron. Well, almost perfect, with 30 carats. A second line down here, and you've got 2 more gems. I'd say a 5 and a 2. In Amsterdam, they'd be trading at, what, 1,800? And you'll get at least 1,000 from the Cape dealer.
Hang on, this isn't
In fact,
fair,
you'd be a
John.
fool to sell for anything less. So what we're asking is very fair. 10 quid a carat for this, and well, the rest at your prices. By my calculations, that's £446.
I'll give you not a penny more than 3. That's for the lot.
I said 4.
Then I'll take them to a dealer who knows his business. You coming, Herbert?
Cecil, just...
Do you mind letting me see those figures?
My God, Cecil. He's only put one over on 100. Only 500 quid.
Didn't do anything. I was asked the man at fair price, that's all. Now, give me a tenner.
What?
My commission on the deal.
Huh?
Cheaper the price, I think.
Talk about it over a drink.
Who'll give me an advance on £17?
And take your divine body from a good service for your teapot.
£18.
I got the chance to put it
Bless
up
you,
at
my lord.
auction.
£18 from the gentleman over here. Do I have any advances on £18?
£19 and a crate of champagne.
No, but what on earth are you doing? Central Party of Education, dear boy. Bidding for you, dear boy. Bidding for you.
Oh, see you right.
£20.
And a crate of champagne. 21! Yeah!
Now I'm looking for the double 11, which is 2 pairs of legs. Who'll give me 22 and a crate of champagne? All right, going to the gentleman in the smoking jacket.
Bully your man!
Here.
I'll give you 3 crates of champagne.
What's this I hear? What's this I hear?
3 shades of champagne.
Yeah, what about the cash? You know, the ready. 22, 23, 24.
£25.
£25 and 3 crates of champagne.
Extortionate with you, Molly. No.
All right, going to the gentleman over there. Going, going.
That's more like it, Cecil!
I do it for the exercise. Just the exercise.
Let it go, Sean! Look at the lad! Look at the lad!
Rocking at the cradle, sifting all day. Sifting all day. Whisker, that's the line. We diggers lead. Rocking at the cradle, sifting all day. Rump-de-bump-de-bomb, that's the line.
How glorious all this is, Merriman.
What?
Do you ever think how lucky you are? I mean, imagine all the millions in this world born Chinese or Hindu or Kaffir. And you were born an Englishman.
You're drunk, Rhodes.
You're in your 30th year, and you've got a clean, healthy body. Imagine the odds against drawing those 3 prizes in the lottery of life. 30 years old, a healthy body, and an Englishman.
Come on.
Get this lot off the road! You, get back down! Big Umfana! Where's Boss Herbert?
Don't know, boss.
Back down! Stay down!
Get out! Go on!
Tiny! We're two! You'll never make it! Get down, you'll be safer!
Whites only! Leave your nigger outside! Go on then, nigger! Bugger
Don't
off!
talk bloody nonsense!
boy!
What are you doing here?
Bloody stupid question, same as you. All right? Come. Sit down there, boy. Little brother, huh? Whiskey, huh? Lucky to meet an old campaigner. Charles McAllister. Cyclops to his chums. He's a veteran. Many diggings. Dug bloody everywhere. California 49, Bendigo, Ballarat. You name it, he's been there. Tell him, Cycle. Cecil, listen. Psyche's been up in the north. Bechuanaland. Tat. Amazing find, Cecil. Alluvial bloody gold, Cecil. Gold! Bechuanaland. Gold, Cecil. Bloody gold. What's By the buggers are gonna. Get back, you buggers! Get back, you buggers! Get back with the bloody everything you're doing!
Wait!
Get back, you buggers! Get back!
What's over here? Wait!
Gahleni madoda, mamelani gahleni madoda. Bafowethu, ake mameleni, gahleni. Oh!
Damn it, bloody hell! Sod this.
Gunmen madoda, oh!
Anyone who works for me, 2 months' wages in advance, 30 shillings. Tell them.
Lalelani madoda, uthi wami umlungu ozomsebenzela uzothola abosheleng about 30.
What? What are they saying?
They say you're playing tricks on them. They say no white man has ever trusted them right.
Wait! Wait! Tell them I know about honor, African honor. Tell them Boss Rhodes is the one white man who respects the black man.
Ake nilaleleni ke madoda. Utho wami umlungu. Uyayazi inhlonipho. Nokuqina.
I will trust them if they will trust me. Christmas! Christmas! Persuade them, you must persuade them.
The situation is under control. Ake nilaleleni madoda. Ningangale ndaba yalo bloody food law.
I reckon I've solved our labour problem, Rudd. 20 chaps for you, all right?
How the blazes did you do that?
I'm paying their wages in advance. After 2 months, you reimburse me for every one of your workers that stays the course. Any absconders, any breakages, I forfeit. I'm underwriting them personally.
I don't believe it. 2 months' wages in advance. Every man jack.
Safer than the Bank of England. Oh, there's one more condition. Any of your old workers return, give them back their jobs. But don't discharge any of these. Even if you've got 40 men working for you, you can ride it.
Why the devil should I?
Your name. Your name for fairness. Got to preserve a good name amongst the natives. Christmas!
Sentimental nonsense, Rhodes. Didn't know you were capable of it.
Not sentimental. Never sentimental. Practical. Christmas! These boys go with Mr. Rudd.
Butterfly, get that flag down, Poppy. Restore it to its former glory. Hurry up, come on. Sort yourself out, get a bath. Get down to the captain.
Hey, out there, boy.
What on earth's happening?
Going north with Cyclops. Goldfields there, boy. Tatty.
But you can't...
Question is, whether you want to stay with this or stay with this bloody shambles.
Herbert, the storm hasn't changed anything. We still own 3 claims in the richest diamond mine the world has ever seen. I'm not giving that up to go chasing will-o'-the-wisps across darkest Africa with this Cyclops.
Good. I'm glad that's settled.
Settled?
The Rhodes brothers. Golden diamonds. You manage our interests here, I build New Jerusalems in the north. What do you say?
I've no title, they're your claims.
Yeah, well, I'm signing them over to you. New Jerusalems in the north. What do you reckon?
Well, do I have your authority, your complete authority?
But everything's right, dear boy. They're yours. All right. Come on! Come on!
You were only 6 weeks at the diggings. Then you were on your own.
It's all right, Alfred. Get out, Bite!
What happened to Herbert?
Died. Somewhere in the far north. Heard about it years later. Flagon of home-brewed gin, ashes from his pipe.
Demon drink.
I don't expect low church platitudes from you.
I didn't mean I'm sorry.
Well, perhaps he had more sense than any of us. Couldn't last. Those days on the diggings. And soon we were hit from two directions at once. Prices falling as the diamonds flooded the market. Costs and dangers increasing the deeper we went.
How many boys did you bring?
3.
What's the bloody good of that?
They didn't know there was a white man down here. They're waiting till it's safe.
You get back up there. I want picks, shovels and stretchers. Oh, and you can tell those bloody old women if they don't get off their backsides now, every worker on this mine will down tools. For good.
Get some rest.
I'll rest when I'm done.
I've been considering your offer.
Like what?
Pooling resources.
Do you think you have the nerve for the game?
We know what's to blame. Hang on, I say. Hang on. Everything's collapsing around us. The mines, the price of diamonds, and we're quibbling like children instead of getting to the root of the problem. Theft, gentlemen. Theft. Half the wealth in these mines is stolen. And if you don't believe me, look at the evidence. White men driven to penury and despair. While the nigger grows fat and prospers. Ye mark my words. The moment you stop niggers owning claims, you'll see such a change in your fortunes.
And the yids, bloody copyawallers, what are you going to do about them?
By putting an end to fraternisation and free association. And by keeping the nigger in his proper place. A place apart. And by putting the fear of God in any nigger that even thinks he can steal a diamond.
That is not the problem, it's the excuse.
Declare, we have the honour of being addressed by a member of the Cape Parliament.
Ours is the first great industry in Africa. Upon this rock, the future of our country will be built. Gentlemen, we are standing on the threshold, and we must cross it together, white and black. If we make the native a scapegoat for every tremor in the market, if we deny him the opportunity to compete with us and rise with us, God knows what we're storing for ourselves in the future. We must get to the real problem.
Which is what, sir? Which is what?
Diamond.
Right. The understudy. Charity, gentlemen. Let's hear the young fella out.
Diamonds are the problem. The more we produce, the lower the value. We must control output. We must be practical.
Very original notion, I must say. A real culprit's the diamond. Well, I'm pretty clear who's taking the bread out of my mouth. And it's not the diamond.
Let that be a lesson to anyone else with a mind to steal style. Because we'll get ye just as sure as we got this bastard. Right. Carry on, Mr. Trugon.
Christmas! Tell him he's a free man if he names the buyer.
No, stay right where ye are. Lest you want to join this nigger.
Give me this chance, Mr. Aylward, for all our sakes.
I'm not prepared to take the word of a kaffir. I want proof.
I'll get your proof.
Where?
This one chance. Christmas, the name of the buyer, and he's a free man. I have the buyer!
Who?
A fellow named Strauss runs a canteen on the DUTTON Road.
Where's the proof?
You find one stone on him and you've got all the proof you need. Now let's move before word gets to him.
Yes, right where you are, young feller. Because if you've got it wrong.
Was gibt's hier?
Get out of here! No, please! What are you doing?
You've been buying diamonds.
No! Please get out of here!
Yeah?
This is wait! No!
What do you know what it's like, this mate?
No, these are not mine. This I keep this for friends. I keep this. No! This is for license, it's not mine. Please!
Take it away!
Nein, the minister! No! Oh, I don't know this! Please,
The evidence, gentlemen, the evidence.
Christmas, cut him loose.
Hey, young feller, leave him be.
We struck a deal.
You struck a deal. I don't make deals with kaffirs. Right. He'll get the full sentence.
What the hell do you want? Ruination for us all? Reward this man with his freedom, and tonight it'll be the talk of the native compounds. Impose the full penalty, and every illegal buyer will rest easy in his bed. So which is it to be, Mr. Aylward?
cut him loose.
Three cheers for the Governor-General and Lady Southey. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Good day to you.
Later.
Good day to you. I'd like to introduce my permanent secretary, Mr. John Curry.
Three cheers for Mr. and Mrs. Curry. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!
Ladies and gentlemen. Speak up, Bob. To Britain and Boer.
I can't hear you down here now.
To Britain and Boer, to our brothers who have travelled from all parts of the British Empire, to our kinsmen from Europe and the Americas, I bring you greetings from Her Majesty the Queen. From this day forth, and by royal proclamation, this place shall be called Kimberley, in honor of the Earl of Kimberley, our esteemed Secretary of State for the Colonies. Your greatest mine shall be called the Kimberley Mine, a title which I may say bestows more dignity on your enterprise than New Rush, which I find depressingly vulgar. My government has watched your endeavors with pride and concern. Pride in your courage, your energy, and your fortitude. Concern for your notions of justice, liberty, and human dignity. Today, I bring you the gifts of British justice, British liberty, British dignity.
These men have been democratically elected by their peers.
Yeah. And how many natives voted in your elections?
I said by their peers, sir, on 4 of the mines.
Exactly. And that's where your responsibility begins and ends, gentlemen, on the mines. All other matters, matters of law, order, and good government, are my responsibility.
Now, if you try and undo all the good we've done and allow the niggers to run
If
around
you cannot accept the principles of British justice, gentlemen, then I suggest you remove yourselves to one of the Boer republics, where the treatment of the natives may be more to your liking.
Ye may regret that statement, sir.
Is that a threat? Well, is it? Good. Then I suggest we bring this meeting to a close.
Out of my way!
The very first engine on the diggings. And it's ours, Rod. Alderson, do the honours, old chap.
You paid 300 for that.
We'll earn back every penny within 3 months. We'll hire it out, Rudd. Pump out flooded claims at exorbitant rates.
You haven't the foggiest notion of how the damn thing works.
That's Alderson's department. Finest engineer this side of Cape Town, aren't you, Willie?
This side of Sydney, more like.
Rhodes, we can't afford to employ him.
We're not going to employ him. We're making him a partner. Right, let's have a demonstration.
After sunset, merrily, merrily, after sunset, merrily. Merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough, under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough. Merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough, under the blossom that hangs on the bough.
Bravo, very good.
The honour is entirely mine, madam. Indeed, I was both surprised and flattered by the governor's invitation.
I don't think you understand, young man, the respect you've earned. Your courage after that dreadful accident, and the way you stood up to that creature, Aylward.
Well, sorry to intrude, Mrs. Curry, but could you spare him for a few moments?
Of course.
Shepard, I'd like you to meet Rhodes.
Delighted.
May I congratulate you on your recent appointment, sir?
What word got round already?
Oh, nothing much escapes young Rhodes.
The youngest Attorney General in the British Empire, I believe, sir?
British Africa, actually.
Forgive us butting in. My husband and I have a proposition to make. We think it's high time you exchanged your bachelor establishment for the comforts of hearth and home.
Mrs. Curry would like you to lodge with us.
I'm overwhelmed. What do you think?
He's as delighted as we are, aren't you, Harry?
There you are. Think it over, Rhodes.
I don't have to think. You're all extremely kind.
Abandoning your friends, eh, Rhodes?
But don't talk such nonsense, Mr. Merriman. He'll still have his friends, and he'll be gaining a family. Letitia, dear, Mr. Rhodes has decided to lodge with us. Mr. Rhodes in government compound. How charming.
Splendid, splendid. Interesting to hear what the younger generation have to say.
Indeed. I'm sorry, sir?
Aylward. Just telling them he's a man of straw. The only way to bring peace and prosperity to the diggings is to stand firmly against him, am I right?
I'm not sure, sir.
You don't have a sneaking regard for the fellow, I hope?
Of course not. In fact, I abhor his excesses as much as I admire your reforms. But these are moral questions, sir.
What are you driving at, young man?
You talked of prosperity. With all respect, sir, that depends on two things only. The price of the diamond and the cost of production. As the law now stands, no digger may own more than 10 claims.
Well, to safeguard the majority. About the only point on which Aylward and I agree.
Yeah. And the only point which affects our prosperity. Sir, as long as diamonds are mined by thousands of competing diggers, we shall continue to slide further and further into depression.
All doom and gloom ahead, is it? Tell me, boy, how old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
Then I suggest you leave prophecy to older and wiser heads.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, we close.
What do you mean you close? We're
Shut,
50 bob a carat. Come on,
Thirdly, look, by the time I get them to the Cape dealers, they're only worth 30.
Don't
Sorry, gentlemen,
talk
the market is sliding so fast I can't keep pace. Look, we're closed, and that is fine.
Rhodes, there's panic at De Beers. Whole claims going for under £200. Rhodes, we have got to buy now.
Oh, we're much too busy for that.
Prices are rock bottom and the two of you are messing about with an ice machine.
My dear fellow, we are doubling the value of our principal asset. Ice cream in the dry, pumping in the wet. Whatever the weather, we're covered.
But we missed the main chance.
Rudd, the market's got a long way to fall.
You can't be sure.
Trust me.
There.
What's happened?
They've hit rock bottom. Mine's played out.
Yeah, it's rock, mate. Solid bloody rock.
It's not rock.
As good as.
Conglomerate. All the difference in the world.
Move up! Move up!
Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Right there. What did I tell you? We buy every claim we can lay our hands on.
Gentlemen, who next? Baxter Syndicate. 3 claims in Baxter, including all the equipment.
100 cash.
On bid, only 100. Any advance on 100. Sir, the equipment's worth more than that.
100 cash.
I've got £100. For the first time, for the second time, for the third time. Mr. Rhodes, congratulations. Now you've got 6 here, including all the equipment. Gentlemen, who'll say 100 anywhere. I've got 50 again in the middle. No advance on 50. For the first, for the second time, for the third. All done. Mr. Rhodes again. I've got a very good claim, including equipment. Who'll say 50, sir? 50. Any advance on 50? And any advance on 15? Sir, can I sell? At £15 I'm bid. Can I sell, sir? Sir, can I sell? Can I sell?
30 claims between us. For 6,000 quid, we could have bought the whole lot. The whole De Beer's mine.
But the law prevents us. Besides, where would we raise the 6,000?
We could have borrowed. A day or two and everyone will know about the blue. We'll never get another chance like this. I've come as far as I can here. It's time to leave. Oxford, my degree.
We can't spare you, especially now.
I'll be twice as good a speculator with a degree behind me.
Out of the question.
Look around you. All the top men, Oxford. I must have that.
There is a destiny now possible to us, the highest ever set before a nation. We are still unregenerate in race, a race mingled of the best northern blood. Will you, youths of England, make your country again a royal throne of kings, a sceptred isle, to the whole world a source of light, a center of peace? This is what England must either do or perish. She must found colonies as far and as fast as she is able, formed of her most energetic and worthiest men, seizing every piece of waste ground she can set her foot on, and there teaching these her colonists that their chief virtue is fidelity to their country, and their first aim is to spread the power of England by land and by sea.
Ruskin, the great John Ruskin.
Oxford gave shape and form to my adolescent ideas. An aim, purpose. To secure Africa for the British race. Diamonds will give me the means. It was only the beginning. I shall work for the furtherance of the British Empire, for the recovery of the United States of America, and for the bringing of the whole civilized world under Anglo-Saxon rule. What a dream. Yet it is possible. It is probable. I was 20. I was 20 years old when I wrote that. In the moment, the very moment that I saw my destiny so clearly, two great obstacles were thrown across my path.
Yes. Trying to get you back to a dry climate, Mr. Rhodes.
I'll be in Kimberley for the long vac.
So I'm talking about the very next boat.
And the Windsor Castle sails tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm. And after that?
The Teuton sails Christmas Eve.
Oh, then it's Christmas at sea for you, young man. In the meantime, I'd like someone else to take a look at you. A fellow called Mackenzie. First rate.
Oh, for goodness sake. A cold's gone to my chest, that's all. I don't need a specialist to tell me that.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Rhodes.
As much rest as possible.
I'll see you out. Back in a minute, Rhodes. Well?
No doubt at all. Stenosis. You can hear it.
And the lungs?
Not worried about that. It's a temporary setback. It's the heart. A valve, all that damage.
So what do you think?
Difficult to say.
I mean your candid opinion.
I don't give him more than 6 months.
I know that if I can live, I shall achieve something momentous. The only question is, shall I have enough time? Do you understand that, Merriman? Whatever I do from now on will be a race against time.
And the other obstacle? You said there were 2 great obstacles thrown across your path.
The second was an absurdity. An absurdity. A common huckster walked into Kimberley one day when my back was turned. Knockabout clown. Barney.
Tot ziens, mijn broer. Lekker, hè, Bonnie? Hoe was? Tot ziens, kinders. Anything to sell, gents? Well, don't do business with copy wallopers, eh?
Afraid not.
Oh, it's a pity. Where are you heading then? You've been here long, have you?
Look, I don't wish to be offensive, but I have nothing to sell you, and I'm not particularly enjoying your companies. So would you please stop following me?
I ain't. She is. No rain, see?
Stop playing the fool, man.
Ain't fooling. Look, honest. She's got a will of her own, see? Come on, mate. I ain't taking you for a schlemiel, honest. Took me a week or so to work out how the boys only sell to a couple of buyers what they trust. So I watched as one of the chosen few. Proper lush he was, I could sleep in the saddle most of the time. Why, his pony finds a way around from boar to boar. So he sells up, and I scrap together all my blunt and buys a pony, and it's her was giving me all the introductions to the boys. Oh, hey, partner of the ways, eh? Oh, ever change your mind? Barney Bernardo, at your service. Pleasure's mine, old son. Mora, Manure. Mora, Barney. Mora. Are you doing all right here? Yeah.
Bucket or two here, patched up old engine there. What we need is one contractor handling the entire pumping operation on this mine.
Yes, but how many engines will you need for that?
5,000 horsepower in the first phase. He's worked it all out, Rudd. Sights for engines, pipes, total power, volumes per minute.
We can't take it on.
We have to.
Not by ourselves. With what?
We borrow.
Out of the question.
Rudd, the law prevents us from buying more ground. This is the only way we can advance. And in the rains, we will decide which claims produce, and in the dry, every digger on this mine will buy our water at our price. I tell you, Rudd, control the pumps and you control the mine.
The diggers aren't stupid. They've never put so much power in our hands.
But one or two of these old contraptions started to break down, you know, here and there. They'd listen to anyone with a scheme to solve the pumping problem at a stroke.
The diggers have reconsidered your offer.
On contract, the whole mine?
Yes!
What did I tell you, Rudd? What did I tell you?
You're a lucky fella. First the pumps, and now you've got your own lodgings to yourself.
Rhodes, we're going back to Cape Town.
Why?
Papa won't say.
Where is he?
With Sir Richard.
Curry, I want all the police correspondence files separately.
Yes, sir.
Who is it? Ah, Rhodes.
Sorry to disturb you, sir.
Disturb me? Dear boy, the world's upside down as it is. Well, what do you make of it, huh? Cashiered. Sent down by orders of the Governor-General. Shipard's the only member of my staff who's been asked to stay.
Why?
Apparently, I'm out of step. Compromise. That's the watchword of the new empire. And hang morality. You mark my words, Rhodes. Within no time at all, it'll be compounds, curfews, whippings, the lot.
I'm very sorry, sir.
Now, don't mourn for me, Rhodes. Mourn for Africa. The new empire wants pimps and whoremongers. Plausible fellows who stand in the shadows waiting for their cut while Africa is raped.
Who'll be succeeding you, sir?
Some colonel or other will be here within a month to hear the diggers' just complaints. White diggers, of course. Only whites. Natives got nothing to complain about.
Circus! Mr. Hoteau, how do you respond to the allegations? Did you or did you not damage digger property? Kindly speak up. Kindly speak up!
Yes, I did, monsieur.
In return for payment?
Yes, monsieur.
How much did you receive?
£300.
If there is any further disturbance, I shall not hesitate to clear this court. Who made this payment?
A speculator, monsieur.
His name, please. Mr. Hoteau, this court can, if it so desires, instruct the Attorney General to institute criminal proceedings against you. I recommend you cooperate. The name, please.
If I may, I will write it on a piece of paper.
Pen and paper for the witness, please. Is there a Mr. C.J. Rhodes present?
There is a way. A very simple way to put an end to these inquiries. Unless, of course, you are confident you can...
What way?
Attack. Charge her with prejudice. Criminal libel. Well, the matter will then come under my jurisdiction and it will be heard in a criminal court. In the meanwhile, all the evidence will become sub judice and Crossman will be stopped in his tracks.
How soon would you have to hear the case?
Well, the preliminary hearing will be very soon, but the actual trial, provided, of course, you can offer sufficient justification, absence of key witnesses and so on, well, that can be delayed and delayed.
What about my pumping contract?
Until such time as the diggers can prove malpractice, your contract must be honored.
You have before you one of the finest products of England. An English gentleman. This calls for a celebration.
Rhodes, do I have your solemn word?
Of course.
Were charges ever pressed?
What do you think?
So the way was open.
Wide open. Nothing could hold me back. Nothing that could stick. Hovering in and out. What's the matter with you, Alfred?
Dinner is served.
Wasn't aware you'd joined the staff. No. Oh, let it rest, Alfred. The trouble is he can't rest. Ever since I've known him, doesn't know how to rest.
Working late, Mr. Byte. Cecil Rhodes.
I know.
So we've been keeping an eye on each other, eh? Tell me, you've been here, what, 2 months? And you're nearly at the top of the heap. I'm intrigued. What's your secret?
Perhaps I'm fairer to the diggers than the other buyers.
Perhaps. Or perhaps it has something to do with connections. Powerful connections. I've heard Hamburg, Paris. What's your game, Mr. Bite?
My game? I'm going to control the whole diamond market before I'm much older.
That's funny. You know, I'd had the same idea myself. Perhaps we should join hands.
And did you join hands?
Not until years later. After a struggle. The others in there? No. Do the honors, would you?
Johnny!
Go on, escort Her Highness into dinner.
Where are you, boy?
What do you want from him?
To share the burden.
Burden?
The burden of greatness, Mr. Bite.
Johnny!
And the loneliness, which is the consequence of greatness.
Is that what you told the Empress and God knows how many others when you were plying
Johnny!
them with questions? Digging and delving into the past.
There are never any reasons to fear my questions, Mr. Bite. Unless the past holds secrets the guilty are anxious to conceal.
Johnny!